Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I am going to be sharing 4 recipes with you that you can make with your leftover Easter chocolate. I'm not really sure if that's like a thing in your house. It's never normally a thing in our house. We usually do eat up all of our chocolate, but sometimes, very occasionally, we have some leftovers. So I wanted to share with you what you can make from your Easter chocolate that then you can kind of like portion out to friends so your kids or yourself aren't eating so much chocolate in total. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you're seeing me for the first time, I would love for you to press that subscribe button down below. I post loads of different foodie content on my channel with a brand new recipe every Sunday morning at 7 AM UK time. So if you want a little bit of meal inspiration in your life, then I would love for you to follow along. With all that said, I'm just going to jump straight on into this video. I really hope you enjoy it. And if you have any more chocolate recipes that you would like to share with my viewers, I'd love for you to add them in the comment section down below. So let's get into cooking. For these hot cross bun sandwiches, I have got these mini little hot cross buns. They're probably about 1/3 of the size of normal hot cross buns. And I've also just broken up a whole bar of chocolate here, and I've also got some vanilla ice cream. So what I'm going to start doing is just melting down completely my chocolate in my bain-marie. While that's melting, I will also get my hot cross buns cut in half and popped into the toaster, and I'll just lightly toast them for a couple of minutes. Once my hot cross buns have finished toasting, I will then pop them onto a plate, top with a scoop of vanilla ice cream, and then drizzle over some of the melted chocolate on top. All you then just need to do is put the top of your bun on top of the ice cream and eat it like a sandwich. This is so naughty, but it is so nice too. So with this leftover Kit Kat chunky Easter egg, I'm going to be making a little chocolate cheesecake. So what I have got here is some short crust pastry. I've got the Kit Kat chunky, and I've also got some soft cheese here. So what I'm going to start off by doing is laying my short crust pastry into this little baking round. This is a 20cm baking round, and I'm going to pierce the bottom with a fork, just so that when I blind bake it, it's going to make sure the heat is able to get into all of the areas of the base. I'm then going to pop it into my oven on 180 degrees centigrade for about 18 minutes, or until my base is nice and kind of cooked through. While that's cooking in the oven, I'm going to be melting down my chocolate. Once that's melted, I will then combine 50-50 ratios with cream cheese. So I would say it's about 250 grams of each. And then once my puff pastry has baked through, and then I'll pop my chocolate and cream mixture on top of my puff pastry, and then I'll just grate some chocolate over the top as well. You then just want to put it into the fridge for 1 to 2 hours, and after that time it is then ready to serve up. This is such a delicious dessert. It's so easy to make, and as you can see, using 1 Easter egg up, but you're going to be able to feed quite a few people with this. So for these cookies, I have got 125 grams of unsalted butter, and then I have got 150 grams of sugar. Usually you'd probably see a recipe that would tell you to use about 250 grams of sugar, but I always almost half the amount of sugar to make them a little bit healthier. Over here, I've got 225 grams of self-raising flour. If you're going to use plain flour, then just add in 1 teaspoon of baking powder as well. I'll be using 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. I've got 1 egg, and then my leftover chocolate, I have got these mini eggs. So obviously with the eggs, they are nice and round, but I will be crushing these down to put into my cookies. So what I'm just going to do is combine all of these ingredients together and bring everything together to form a nice dough. Once you've formed a dough, I then add in my crushed mini eggs, and I mix it all around to make sure my mini eggs are nicely spread out in the mixture. You then want to get a baking tray and put either some parchment paper down or grease it. By the way, guys, this looks dirty, but it's not. It's been thoroughly washed in the dishwasher. It's just obviously where it's been in the oven quite a few times, it's got a little bit burnt, but it is the best grease-proof mat that you can reuse over and over again. I will link these down below in my description box because they are just brilliant, and they come in 3 different sizes as well. So you just lay them over your little tray, and they are the perfect non-stick mat for you. Make some little cookie balls and then press them down. Once you're happy with your cookie shapes, you then want to bake them in your oven for 15 to 20 minutes on 180 degrees centigrade. When they come out, your mini eggs will have gone so lovely and soft. So they'll be gooey, but they'll also have retained their nice crunchy shell too. So for this leftovers recipe, I got a huge bar of like Gillian's chocolate, and it came with loads of little bars in it. So what I've decided to do is melt down 3 of the smaller bars, and I'm going to be making a really nice hot chocolate out of this. So what I'm going to start off by doing is melting down this chocolate in a pan. I'm not going to do it in a bain-marie. Once that has melted, I will then slowly start adding in my milk. So I'm going to be using this Oatly milk in here, but you can use whatever milk you fancy. And as you can see, I'm using this little whisk here as I add my milk in to make sure that all the chocolate and milk combines really nicely and there's no little lumps in there. Once it is all warmed up, I'm then just going to pour this into some mugs of ours, and I'm going to top it with this little chocolate powder that we already had from when we make cappuccinos and hot chocolate at home anyway. This is a really nice way of using up your chocolate leftovers, and it's something a little bit different to a cookie or a cake. When I served these hot chocolates to the boys, they remembered we had some mini marshmallows in the cupboard, so they decided to top their hot chocolates with some of them. Thanks so much for watching today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it. I hope you have a lovely Easter and enjoy all the chocolate eating. See you guys next time. Bye.